Hello, everybody. We're back for part 2 of Wendy's Tips for a Healthy Life. Welcome back. Today's is simple, and I'm sure it's something that you have all heard of, but it never hurts to have a reminder, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background information as to why it's important. Today's healthy tip is taking care of your physical needs. And I'm not just talking about food, even though that's super important. I'm talking about sleep. I'm talking about stress. I'm talking even about exercise and moving around a little bit. These things are important. Let me tell you why. We talked yesterday about this limbic system being able to come in and shut down that prefrontal cortex when it's necessary. Just a quick review. Think of it like you're driving on the freeway, listening to your tunes or a good book, maybe talking to your neighbor who's sitting next to you. All of a sudden, a car comes and cuts in front of you. Ain't listening to your tunes no more. All of a sudden, your brain goes, whoa, I'm in danger, gotta focus. And you start focusing on that car. There is no, you don't have a choice in that. It just happens. It takes over. That's what it does. Okay. So that limbic system, it's super, super powerful. And another thing you need to take note of, and this is going to come into what we're going to talk about today, is that this prefrontal cortex, it runs on glucose, just like our muscles and just like our organs and everything else. It runs the fuel that it uses. The gasoline, in other words, is glucose. And when we're low on glucose, that's another time when the limbic system says, gotta shut you off, honey. This limbic system can never, ever be out of fuel, because if it does, you die. You stop breathing, your heart stops beating. It can never run out of fuel. This prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, according to creation, it's kind of expendable. You can take it or you can leave it. And so whenever our body needs energy somewhere else, it kind of zaps it from here. For example, when we're sick or when we're tired, or ladies, when we're on our period, anything like that, you notice it's a little harder at that time to say no to things, right? And so first line of defense is to make sure that you're fed properly, not only food-wise, but also that you're getting enough sleep, that your stress level is down. All of these things that take up energy in the body. You know, when you're stressed and you have that anxious feeling, well, that takes extra energy. Or when we're sick and our immunity's having to kick in, all of that stuff, it takes glucose. Glucose equals energy. And this is one of the first things to go. And so officially it's tip number 3.5, because yesterday you had 2 plus a bonus. So tip 3.5, take care of your physical needs. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you're meditating, because that helps with your stress level. All of these physical things are important if you want to have healthy habits. So it's not just food that's the healthy habit. It's also getting sleep, all the stuff that we've talked about. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. And I guess that's it. And we'll see you tomorrow.